What's up, guys, and welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Just a quick note, my camera is going nuts for some reason, and it's freezing at times, so please bear with me and listen to the content, and I hope it doesn't cut out too much. We're going to go over a updated counter chart here for Grand Arena and Territory War. Big thanks to Pigeon. This is amazing. And when we look at the chart here, I'm also going to put a link to it somehow in the description below. It'll either be a link directly to it or a link to the Discord page on my Discord server that has the picture right in it. Note, we'll look at the bottom first. It says Revan lead team is hard counter for all matchups. Trai lead team is hard counter for most matchups. In Rebel Quartet, which is CLS, Wookiee, Han, Chewie, and Han, and C-3PO is hard counter for all except Revan. So when we look at the hard counters, Revan's not even, or Trai isn't even to be included in them because they're hard counters for everybody. The top team is Revan team, obviously, and a hard counter for Revan is Revan himself. And then Trai with Darkside Bastila and speed-based Thrawn where he can get Fracture off there. Soft counter will be Mother Talzin lead with Ventress and a Night Sisters team. The Rebel Quartet, which is harder to use actually against them. And then a Maul-led team, Zeta, by the way, with Nest that has Tenacity, and that doesn't work nearly as well anymore. But Revan teams are hard to beat. It's the way it should be. Now we'll look at a Trai team. The hard counters are obviously a Revan team, which they just don't have in there. The Rebel Quartet, and also you don't need to have the Quartet. You don't have to have 3PO to beat them with Trai, or a Trai team, by the way. You can just use CLS, Han, and Chewie. Trai-led team with Thrawn, so you can get a Fracture off. And then a soft counter will be Ventress, Night Sister team. Finn, Speed and Potency, the Zeta team with the other Resistance characters. Thrawn with Magma Trooper, CLS, Wookiee, and Raid Han. And then a Bastila-led team as well. You get that extra Zeta Bastila, that extra protection, extra tenacity. A CLS team, hard counters will be Rex and Wampa. Actually, a really fun team to use. I'm working on getting my Wampa to 7 stars in Gear 12. Jedi Training Raid team with 3PO. Fun team to use. And then the CLS, Raid Han, and Chewie team is also a counter to a CLS team. Soft counter will be General Kenobi lead with Barriss Zeta, the General Zaris team as I used to call it, and then a Mother Talzin-led Night Sister team with Ventress. Now we'll look at the CLS team with Chewie and Han. The hard counters will be Bastila, Zeta, and then Nest with Speed. She can just kick butt. And then themselves, you can counter a CLS, Chewie, and Han team with a CLS, Chewie, and Han team. The soft counter will be Rex and Wampa, and Night Sisters with Talzin lead again. Then we look at a Bastila team, still a very good team. The hard counters are a CLS, Chewie, and Han team, and a Bounty Hunter team led by Bosk. Soft counters are a Wedge and Biggs team, Jedi Training Ray, and Night Sister team. Then your Palpatine team. For those of you that don't have Trai, hard counters are Bastila lead, very good counter. CLS, Chewie, Raid Han, great counter. Night Sister with Talzin lead, JTR, Rex, and then a soft counter will be CLS, JTR, IG-88 in the Imperial Probe Droid in there. BB-8 and R2 is that the other ones, I believe, and then a Django-led team. Now with the JTR team, which usually I never put on defense the way it is, I always use them on offense. Mother Talzin-led team will wipe the floor with them. And then a soft counter, of course, would be a Thrawn-led team with Veers, a Palpatine team, and a Kylo Ren Unmasked team. Then we'll look at the General Zaris team themselves, which is General Kenobi, and then lead with Barriss. Hard counter of CLS, Chewie, and Han. They can just tear right through it. And then a Jedi Training Raid team, big time, because she can give that heal immunity, heal block that doesn't allow Barriss Zeta to regain them health on crit hits. And then a Wigs team is another soft counter for that. Let's say you have a Talzin team and a Ventress team. The best counters are Bastila-led team. CLS, Raid Han, and Chewie, they can just tear through that team. And then a Palpatine team with Shore Trooper to get that extra health. The soft counters will be Rex and Wampa, Wigs, Django, Imperial Troopers, that's Veers, and is that Scout Trooper? Or Range Trooper, excuse me, it's Range Trooper. And then a Phoenix team as well. Let's see, you're facing a Ventress and Nest team, which is more common than you think it is. A Palpatine-led team with Shore Trooper, a Bastila-led team, or CLS, Raid Han, and Chewie team, and then a soft counter would be Rex, and Wampa. Phoenix, great team. I usually save them for offense. A lot of people use them on defense. Hard counters for them are a CLS team, a Palpatine team, a Maul team, and a Rex and Wampa team. The soft counters will be Ewoks and then a Finn-led team, Zeta Finn team. Usually, this one here says it's either going to be a Bosk or a Jango lead. I usually use Bosk because I place them on defense, and I like that extra protection. A Bastila-led team, a CLS, Raidhan, and Chewie team, and a JTR team are the best hard counters for those teams. And then the soft counters will be Palpatine-led team, Veers, and Kylo Ren Unmasked. Now remember, we're in the middle here, but Traya and Revan are hard counters to all these teams. They just aren't on the list. Then we will look at a Kylo Ren Unmasked team. The hard counters are CLS, Night Sisters, JTR, and Rex and Wampa. And a soft counter will be Finn, Wiggs, and then a Bastila team. Kira-led team, let me tell you, totally underrated. I need to be working on this more. They are fantastic on defense, especially in a 5-person team. You run Kira lead, Nest, L3, Mission, and Zelbar. Great team. You have a CLS, Raidhan and Chewie team, JTR team, and a Kylo Ren Unmasked team. And then a soft counter would also be Phoenix. General Veers, my favorite team to use on offense, actually, the Imperial Troopers team. The hard counters would be Rex and Wampa, and a CLS, Chewie, and Raidhan team. Soft counters will be Nest with Extra Nasty, and a Maul team. Chief Chirpa, your Ewok team. Hard counters, Emperor Palpatine, Finn, and Jango Fett lead. With those bounty hunters, a soft counter would be Kylo Ren Unmasked and the First Order. Jyn Erso, a Jyn team, you're usually going to have a Rogue One team with Baze and Chirrut. Pretty good team. The hard counters are Rex and Wampa, and then a Palpatine team. The soft counters will be a Imperial Trooper team led with Veers, and then a Maul-led team. Hard counters best are Rex, and then a Mother Talzin team, and the soft counters will be a CLS and Wiggs team. So this is an updated list. It's a great list. I hope he keeps updating it because seriously, it's so convenient to use. Like I said, I have a screenshot. I'll be looking at this all the time. And what is so great about this is, let it catch up there. It's just, you can use it quick like that. Let's say I'm in the middle of a Grand Arena battle here, and I'm going to scroll over to my Grand Arena team, and I'm facing a team, and I go in, and I win. I actually, one team I couldn't beat. I could not beat this team, and probably nor should I, because I have my best teams on our defense, that is. So a CLS, Chewie, Raidhan, 3PO team. What's good against them? Well, I'd be able to go back to my list, and I'd look, where's CLS right here? It is right here. Oh, how about a Bastila team or a CLS team itself? You know, Revan. So that's why it's so helpful, and I actually look at it quite a bit. And again, useful for territory wars. And not only that, it's also useful in other areas of the game. Well, maybe you want to know how to compete against certain teams in Arena. But I love it, and I love the way that it's added. We look at my Grand Arena here. I could not take out his fleet either. He has a pretty solid fleet, and I put my best fleet on defense. Has he attacked at all? He's done no attacks yet. I hope he does. I want somebody to try to battle, see how much they can do. But there you go. Updated counter list for Territory War and Grand Arena. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash the subscribe button, like the video, click the notification bell so you can be alerted to all videos that I post. I'm leaving a link to my Discord server and Patreon page in the description below. Please make sure to check them out. I'll be leaving a link to that chart as well. You'll get access to it somehow. And please leave comments in the comment section. Let's have discussions. I've gained quite a few Patreon subscribers lately. That's excellent. I've been doing roster reviews. I'm continuing to doing roster reviews. And message me on Discord for a roster review. Again, it's going to take me a while to get to them all because I have so many to do, but I really enjoy doing it. Otherwise, peace out, and may the Force be with you.